to help you out with your love life. And nobody takes it as seriously as our own Chris Keefer. And some of you guys called, left voicemails, and sent some emails in. And he will try to help you now. So let me, I'll do the emails first, Marks. Okay, a couple of emails here. First up, from Scorcher.
Scorcher.
Dear Keefer, I'm a 47-year-old male who likes younger women.
Okay.
Women my age are getting a bit crusty looking, and their bodies have seen better days.
Right.
My question for you is, how young is too young when hooking up with chicks? I like them young, but is 18 too young for a guy my age? Can you please read this on the air? I will be listening. Scorcher. Now, my first thing was, Scorcher, what do you look like?
Right.
That an 18-year-old is going to be like, yeah, I need that.
Right.
Or do you have a lot of money?
Two things. You rich or you're packing heat.
Yeah.
So 18 too young, Scorcher. To me, at least get a 21-year-old that you can go out and do things with, because where the hell are you going to take an 18-year-old to fucking mini golf? Well, that's going to be boring and you're going to be over it. So at least get a 21-year-old where you can go out and drink and have some fun, do your thing, and don't perv out, don't creep her out, because usually when you're at that age, you look like a perv, you look like a creeper. So do the right thing, get at least early 20s, don't do 18.
You look like that guy we saw at the Hagar concert in the
wrestling suit.
In the silver suit. Yeah, I mean, dude, seriously, 21-year-old, she's not going for a 47-year-old.
No.
There's no way.
And some do, but I mean, you got to look good.
Dude, you got to be rolling.
Well put together.
Yeah, exactly. All right. This is Anonymous from Anonymous.
Anonymous?
Dear Stephen Keefer, long-time listener, first-time emailing. To make a long story short, I've been with a girl for the past 6 years. We got into an argument about a month ago. She basically told me I could never make enough money to support her lifestyle. Hookie, is this you? I make just under $40K a year. Business, which has been successful for 30 years. Some years over the seven-figure mark. I've always dreamed of taking it over and be successful as my old man. Only downfall for my job is I'm gone Monday to Friday, home on the weekends. Well, about a week ago, she wanted to talk, quote unquote, and told me she was unhappy and couldn't do this anymore and wanted to find herself.
Oh, boy.
Respected her decision, and I left it at that. I haven't heard from her since. Well, not only did she walk out on me, but also my 6-year-old daughter, which she was great with, but I feel my daughter was always in her way from everything being about her. So this is not the mom. The mom's out of the picture. This is the girlfriend, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Should I even attempt to contact her? Is her leaving us in a blessing in disguise? Thanks for the content. Keep up the great work.
That's actually a serious one.
It is. No, this gets deep right here.
So, what was his name? Oh, Anonymous.
So, I mean, anyway. Honestly, I just, sorry to interrupt you, but I just go with what Hootie said. Let her cry.
Let her cry.
Let her walk out that door.
The tears fall down like rain.
Let her walk out that door.
So, man, well, I'm just going to straight up get personal, because I've had similar situation. Me and Heather bailed on me.
Who can forget that? Yeah.
Right. So
kind of like the defense of the Broncos bailing on this game right there.
So here's what you're gonna want to do, dude. You're gonna want to call her and text her and do all this shit. I know, and you're gonna want to reach out. You're just gonna smother that. So the hardest part for me was when Heather bailed on me was thinking about other dudes' cocks going inside my wife. Yeah. Because I knew.
Well, wait, you were married then?
We were married, but she bailed, right? And she kind of like, I need to find myself.
How long were you married for when Heather bailed?
I don't know, 5 years.
Oh, wow. I didn't know any of this.
How long?
Okay, all right.
Yeah, 2 years, 2 or 3 years, whatever.
Year and a half to 5.
Yeah. And guy years is close.
Those are not even close.
No, they're not.
Like,
they're not.
More than 100% different.
So anyway.
So Heather bailed.
Heather bailed on me.
Yeah.
And to her credit, I was being a dick and doing things the wrong way. I was working at Yamaha, being an asshole.
Okay.
And but this guy seems like, she gave you find herself quotes, air quotes.
Yeah.
There's another dude, okay? Don't try to stalk him down and go find him. Just let her do her thing. And here I want to tell you this right now. Your job, your money, all these things that you're doing, she's going to find a guy, and it's going to be the same exact shit. And chances are that guy's going to be an asshole, and you weren't an asshole. So she's going to realize the hard way that you weren't such a big of a dick. And she's going to come back. I'm telling you, dude, they all come back eventually. If you were a good dude, they all come back because they think the grass is greener, and it's not. All of us dudes are pigs, assholes. It's just ones they want to deal with, okay?
Means you, Marks, too.
So if she does really want to find herself and that's the truth, then you got to let her do it. And if it's a dude, you can't do anything about it besides let her do her thing. I sent Heather fucking 5-page text. I love you. I'm sorry. I'll do this. I'll do that.
Meanwhile, she's just out with dudes.
Just getting crazy, you know?
Yeah.
And
Soak and poke.
but
Yep, soak and poke.
it didn't do nothing. She never responded. She didn't do shit. So the time I left her alone is when she came back. So that's my advice, and that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
You're going to have to not text her and not call her.
Don't be creepy, guy.
When you have this lonely night and you're in bed and you're thinking of her getting smashed, you got to, like, do something else. So it's a bad time. Dude, that was a bad time in my life, and you're going to go through some shit if you really loved her. So
Yep.
best thing to do is just hold on tight. And if she bails, get a chick friend. Go out with chicks. I went out with chicks. You know, and I met a cool girl. I hung out with her, and that's about time she sniffed back around because she found out, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Can't do that,
my
dude.
business.
Yep.
That's it.
We have heartbreak going on over here for the Broncos right now. Pass interference, and Chargers are in field goal range.
She doesn't care. I'm talking about her personally.
No, she doesn't even care at all. Okay, so these are the voicemails that we had. Let's do this.
Hey, Steve. This is actually for Chris Keefer here, After Dark question. I have a question. So I have a girlfriend that we're currently long distance. We've been dating for, 4 years. You know, things are going great. She loves the moto, which is actually how I met her. But I want to spice
When he
it
says
up.
she loves the moto, that's how I met her. Does that mean?
I don't know if she's railing or is that actual dirt bike.
No, I took it as railing.
Okay, well, I'm going to finish this and then kind of process it.
Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. You got your process.
Yes.
Long distance game. You know, maybe have some fun, being long distance and, getting her into things. How do I get her to do things that I want her to do? Sometimes I bring it up. She's maybe not so willing to do it or says she doesn't feel comfortable doing it. How does that work? What do I do, Keefer? Help me out. Thanks, man.
So I assume that it's long distance. It's been 4 years. He probably wants some nudes. He wants some shit to take care of himself with.
He should have been a little more specific.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm figuring. So it's a tough situation. You use the word she doesn't feel comfortable, and usually when women say that, that's a pretty closed door. But you can do things she likes, and that will help your situation when you do come back to ask her. It's almost like a guilt trip situation where, like, hey, I've been helping you. It's a 50-50 thing. Help me out. And also you can compliment her, see how, pretty she is. She looks beautiful. I'm out here by myself. I'm lonely. I don't want to cheat on you. I don't want to go hump girls. I need this to keep me faithful.
I need this.
Guys need certain things, So for me,
that sounds like a bit of a guilt, though.
it's not really because it's the
Okay.
truth. It might be a guilt thing, but if you're taking care of her needs, she can have a nip slip and do whatever she needs to do for you if that's going to take care of you and keep you honest.
Mm-hmm.
If I leave, if I'm gone for a week or so and I need something and I'm in a desperate time, she can come through in a clutch. So, and she knows when I get home that
Chargers kicker just came through in a clutch, too.
it's going to be OT.
Yeah.
OT
Yeah,
live.
you like that?
So anyway, do stuff for her. Do things that she likes to do. Tell her that these are the things that you need to keep our relationship moving forward without cheating.
I don't like.
Here's the thing.
I don't like that advice at all. But this is your call. This is
Here's
your
the thing.
segment.
If he needs this stuff, if he needs it, and she doesn't do it, okay, it's not going to work out.
What do you mean you need it though? Like, what are you, some kind of animal? You just
You're
if you don't get it, you're just gonna go out and savagely rape women? Like you know?
No,
like,
I'm not talking about rape women,
You
but
raped her.
the percentage goes up where guys will cheat because another chick will do that. That's what I'm saying. So.
There's no screaming but allowed, but the Chargers kicker just missed a field goal.
Oh my God.
The Broncos called the timeout, which was a very good timeout there.
And yeah, they won. Wow, barely.
Okay, yeah.
So anyway,
Way to hold off the Chargers.
if she didn't do certain things for me, it would be harder.
I don't like this advice, John. I don't like this advice.
I'm just all ears.
Okay, all right. Okay.
This is
He's staying out of it.
I'm staying out of it.
It's terrible advice.
What would you do? What would you do?
You're normally on the money.
What would you do?
I don't think if you don't give it to me, I may cheat on you. Like, I don't think that's kind of what you're saying.
Why not?
Maybe it's just not into that.
Maybe she's not into that?
Yeah. Yeah. Plug her phone in.
Where's that at?
Right there.
Oh.
Okay, next voicemail. Here
Yeah.
we go. All right. Keefer, terrible advice.
That was good advice.
Hey there, question for my buddy Chris after things get dark. Chris, I was wondering if it lets you ride other bikes, or you're only allowed to ride one bike for the rest of your life. I think that'd be a tough situation. I know I like trying a lot of different bikes, and I might get bored after a while. So if you do have to ride the same bike, what do you do to keep things fresh and exciting? And then I guess my last question is, does Heather ever let you ride multiple bikes at the same day, maybe all together? All right, bye.
I feel like bikes is a metaphor for something.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I'm on one bike program. I have one bike. That's what I ride. This is where all this comes in. So this ties in perfectly. You have one bike. You want to put new parts on it. Heather got some new parts on her. Okay, got a fresh top end. Things change. We do certain things differently. You do something different. She does something different. You can role play. You can pretend. You can do all this shit, right? But no, she's not allowed to go ride another bike. I don't ride another bike. But you have to.
but you've brought other bikes into the garage.
I brought friendly bikes on her side.
Yeah.
So-
Into the garage.
Into the garage.
Yeah.
And I've watched her play with other bikes. Same.
Well, this guy was asking that. That's why I brought this up.
If Heather's a Kawasaki, another Kawasaki came into play.
Yeah.
I'm over here just hanging out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A brand that everyone likes.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
And this is the reasons why you do this you know, the selfies, these new age things that we didn't get to when we were younger. We didn't have all that shit. So this all the thing that ties in when you're married for 10 years or whatever. And then you can attest to this. You got to try to do new shit. If you don't, then it gets stale, then you cheat, and your marriage falls
I
apart.
stick with the Tim Ferry mask. Works out well.
There you go.
It's been good for me for a long time now.
Yeah. But if you don't change it up,
Yeah.
you will get bored.
What about if your bike goes to another country like Spain?
Yeah, that's out of country divorce, and you're good.
Yeah. Regard me.
Regard me, yeah.
Yeah.
Uncircumcised
I was in a gangbang.
anteaters.
So. All right, everybody. That's it. What
Yeah,
about my
that's
mom
good.
giving BJ's?
He always goes to that at the end.
Well, first of all, it's fucking out of context. It's not about Debbie. It's not about Debbie. It's about the amateur mom.
Listen, I just play what's
Yeah. Okay. All
what's
right.
here
All
on
right.
the
Okay.
thing.
All right. You just play just innocent marks over there.
My sound works now, so we're
Yeah.
good.
Okay. All right. Well, good
A
job.
clear conscience is a good conscience to have.
Terrible advice for one question, but very solid for three.
So
Yeah,
you-
absolutely.
And he's eating a bunch of dicks.
B plus.
Yeah, that's good. As always, email next time you're in studio. We will get to Keefer After Dark again.
I will not answer DMs after dark. I don't do
Oh,
it.
you get those?
Yes. I'm not going to sit here and type you a thing. Like, throw a voicemail in there or write us a letter.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Okay. All right.